Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you how you can earn money for trading on a new decentralized exchange with ERC20 tokens. You can buy and sell on these tokens. Now, before I do so, and before I introduce somebody from the team who's going to take me through it, I want to let you know this is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and don't invest any more than you can afford to lose. In this video and all the other videos that I do, all I'm doing is going through what I'm learning and what I'm doing and my opinions as I travel through the cryptosphere. Thank you. Hi everybody, I'm with Scott Wings, who is the one of the people who works with DDEX, and we're going to go through DDEX, the most user-friendly decentralized exchange for Ethereum-based tokens. It says so here. Scott, do you just want to very quickly introduce yourself and tell us a teeny-weeny bit about DDEX, and then we'll get into it about how to buy ERC20 tokens off DDEX.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm the director of operations at DDEX and Hydro. And yeah, we have an exchange here that is a 0x relayer exchange. So we're built on 0x protocol. And the idea is to make it so you can trade directly from your wallet without having to do any deposits or withdrawals or anything like that. And you'll kind of hopefully see the process here. It's pretty sweet.
Very good. Very good. All right. And let's have a look. So what I do is I start by... Oh, by the way, thank you so much for making yourself available. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you.
I'm in New Jersey in the morning and you're in Beijing late at night.
Yes, I am. My lovely hotel room.
That's right, your lovely hotel room. But the blockchain never sleeps.
That's right.
So I click on trade, and this is a decentralized exchange for ERC20 tokens. You've only just launched, and you're also connected to the Hydro protocol, and you and I have had done a separate conversation about Hydro protocol, and I'll be posting that video at some point soon, so please subscribe if you haven't subscribed and hit the notification bell. And in the last 24 hours, the Hydro protocol token HOT has risen by 20.57%, and
pumping.
It is pumping. And also, was it because Bitcoin went up like ridiculous amount today in the last 24 hours?
EOS went up by like 50% or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. I bought some extra EOS a few weeks ago. I have EOS now. All right. So back to this. Now there's a special offer available right now.
Yeah. So we have basically it's a new user onboarding program. So we actually pay you to make a trade on DDEX. So we pay you with our Hydro protocol token, and we talk about it a little bit more in the other video how they're related. But the nuts and bolts of it are basically that DDEX is built on top of Hydro. Hydro is like our middleware, and it enables us to do some really cool stuff like this matching limit orders that you're about to see here. So
great, very good, very good. And for those of you that don't know about Hydro protocol, you can just say if you use DDEX, you get free money. That's what counts right now. and it is to grow. It's a promotion, right? To grow the platform, people use it more and more. And there's a way that DDEX works where your private keys are never exposed to the platform.
Right.
Could you just explain how that works?
Yeah, so you can either trade on DDEX currently with MetaMask, Ledger, or a couple different actually mobile wallets we've literally just launched this week. But they all work kind of the same way with these cryptologic signatures. So it's, without getting too technical on it, basically you use your private key to sign a transaction, but we never actually see it. We just know that it was signed by your private key, which is pretty cool. Yeah,
which makes it pretty much unhackable, as far as I can tell. The thing that I would say for people to... Sorry?
I said knock on wood.
Yes, right.
No, it should be in theory.
Yeah, well, the thing for people to watch out for is to make sure that they're going to the proper DDEX.io website, and I'll have a link in the description below, HTTPS and DDEX.io. Don't go to some misspelling of that, because that is more than likely to be a phishing website. And as an extra security, I have installed MetaMask on my Chrome browser, and I've sent some ETH, and I'm going to buy some Spectre. And just a little bit why I'm going to buy Spectre is because I like passive income, and that's why I'm going to buy some Spectre on this platform right now. And Spectre, towards the end of April, I think they're going to start paying out ETH as a function of the amount of revenue that the platform generates for the traders that use that platform. And so you'll be getting ETH on a weekly basis if you own SXDT, which is very, very nice. And Scott, I invite you to do your own due diligence and look into SXDT yourself. You can subscribe to my channel and watch the videos there, right? Okay, so here I can, I've already got it up actually, but if I wanted to search for it, I'd click on that in the search button, and there it comes up. And here we can see the price. Now, talk me through, what do I do?
Yeah, for sure. So the first action item is to fill out your price and your amount of what you want to do.
Yep.
But generally, if you're going to try to figure out what the price is and all that type of stuff, you probably want to take a look at the order book.
Okay.
So the order book's in the top right-hand corner of your screen.
Yes.
It's got the red orders are the sell orders and the green orders are the buy orders. So if you're looking to buy some SXDT, you're probably looking for that lowest buy order there. Lowest sell order there, which is the lowest red order.
Yep.
So if you click that order, it actually will auto-populate the limit price to be that order.
Great, price. I can see it here. Yep.
And so then you can select your amount. So you can take the whole trade if you want, or you can do part of the trade, whatever you prefer.
I can do that. I've got a whole ETH in my MetaMask wallet. All right, now this requires an additional wrapped ETH to complete.
Yes. So yeah, let me explain that real quick. So one of the cool things about decentralized exchanges is you can exchange ERC20 tokens directly from wallet to wallet. The only problem is that ETH itself is not an ERC20 token. It was made before that standard existed. So it doesn't have the allowance and approval functions that ERC20 tokens have that allow us to do really cool things like trade it without having to deposit. So to get around this, there's a lot of different ways you can do this, but what we use is the 0x protocol. So you can think about it as wrapping the ETH in a little box that is called WETH. You can always unwrap it at any time. It's always one-to-one. There's not like an exchange for WETH where the WETH price varies with ETH. It's always one-to-one no matter what. And so basically we just walk you through this step to do this real quick, and then you can start doing your trades wallet to wallet. And even the WETH lives in your wallet. If you want, you could actually add the contract address of WETH and see it in your MetaMask. Right.
Okay. And then what's this slider for? Is this for the amount of WETH?
Exactly. Yeah. So if you want, it will just guide you through using the bare minimum to cover whatever your transaction you specified is. But if you want to wrap a little bit more, let's say you wanted to make multiple trades, like I usually keep a few WETH just on hand so I can quickly make a trade if I see a good opportunity.
Right.
So you can wrap more or whatever you want to do here, yeah.
Okay. And then I click on wrap ETH. Please confirm your transaction in wallet. All right, so then my MetaMask window has opened up, and my understanding of MetaMask is that it acts as a bridge between my Ether wallet, where I've got my ETH and my ERC20 tokens, and whichever application I'm using. And in this instance, it's DDEX, and it makes it even more secure. Now, it's chosen 10 Gwei. Is that chosen by DDEX or by MetaMask? Do you know?
I think it's actually chosen by the wrap ETH protocol that we call. So it's kind of standard. I don't think we have a ton of control over it. 10's fine. Usually I'll go a little bit less because I'm not in a hurry, but it doesn't really matter. So whatever you want.
I'm going to go a little bit more. 15. It's going to cost me 56 cents. That's right. Let's go fast. So I click on submit. Okay, we took a little pause there as the transaction was pending, and we're back, and what it says now, this little window's come up, enable buying with WETH. Do you want to say what this is and what I need to do now?
Yeah, for sure. So the other step for the 0x protocol in order for transactions to happen from your wallet is this enabling section. And you can basically think of it just like switching an on and off switch to being able to trade on the site. So when you enable this is like a one-time transaction that you have to do to basically unlocks this wallet on DDEX. So this enables you to buy WETH on DDEX, buy any token on DDEX with WETH. So it is another blockchain transaction, and once you do that, you're enabled forever on DDEX. There's actually ways to unenable, but there's not really much reason to do so.
Okay, so I click on this enable buying, and then I don't need to go through that original video, it just works it out automatically. Okay, enable buying with WETH.
Absolutely.
Please approve selling this token in wallet. You must first enable. Oh, the window's gone.
Oops.
Oops. You must first enable the OX smart contract to interact with the token.
This is the enabling process. Yeah, it's basically switching one of the functions in the ERC20 token of WETH on, so that DDEX can make transactions with you.
Okay, good. Now I can see my F balance has gone down. Is this a second transaction, or is it still the first transaction?
So there's two different things. So the wrapping is one transaction, and the enabling is a separate transaction. They're completely separate.
Okay, so this is the same purchase.
You only ever enable one time, right? So this is because this is your first time trading on DDEX. You have to enable. Afterwards, you don't happen. So for me, I kind of forget that this process even occurs.
Okay. All right. So click on submit. Okay.
All right, so again, you can see the transactions are pending. This is what it kind of looks like. You can see it's just waiting to finish this up. As soon as the verification finishes, it will resume your buy order and just have you make sure that you're happy with the parameters of your order, and you can submit it.
Great. Okay, complete your order. Click on that. Yep. Please confirm your buy order in wallet. This will post your limit order to the order book.
This time, instead of setting a gas price, all you have to do is sign.
Yeah.
So you're basically just allowing this transaction to happen as long as the parameters that you set in that complete order form are met.
Great. All right. Now, one of the things that I like about this, and you explained this to me, do I want it to show notifications? No. Do I want it to show notifications?
I like it. It allows it to, when your transaction completes, it will show you a little pop up in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
Okay, here's the contract address. This is really useful because because MetaMask won't show the tokens. And it says your buy order of 348 SXDT with a limit price was successfully added to the order book. Okay, so let's go to MetaMask and I can add the tokens. My MetaMask will open up. Now, you explained to me earlier that, so click on here, trade successful, successfully bought, yay! I've got some more SXDT, yay! And, sorry, I add the contract address. Sorry, Scott, let me talk through this. I just got excited there. I add the contract address, and I can now see that in my MetaMask wallet. Now, one of the problems with MetaMask is I would need to use my Ether wallet to get the tokens out from here to the main wallet, my Ether wallet, where I keep my ETH and my ERC20 tokens. So as an added security feature, I have a dedicated MetaMask wallet, which I use just for trading and intersecting with dApps like DDEX. And then once I've finished, I send everything out to another wallet as an added security feature. And one of the things you told me about DDEX is it's not possible to trade on DDEX directly. I got to do it through either MetaMask or Ledger Nano. And you said there are a couple of mobile applications?
Yeah, both Trust and Toshi mobile apps came out this week. We have support for them now, so it's actually pretty cool. The interface is cool. The mobile interface is pretty sweet. So yeah, you can trade. They have their own wallets that are built into the mobile function, so they can work as well.
Right, right. Okay, so this makes it even extra secure that you can't. So at no point are my private keys ever exposed on this platform, because I have to use MetaMask or Ledger or one of these applications that you talked about. Okay, anything else you want to let us know?
Yeah, for sure. A couple things. So, like as you're saying, it makes sense both for the user not to give their private keys out, but it's also for us. Like we don't want your private keys. We don't want to have that security risk, right? Like we're completely non-custodial. We don't hold the user's tokens. We don't want that risk. So, so it's good for everyone. And so if you click out of the modal here. Just a couple things I want to point out on the site here.
Yep.
In the My Trades thing in the bottom right hand corner, you can actually click that to see your
bottom right hand.
Sorry, bottom right. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
right
here.
My Trades.
Yep.
So, So those are all trades, and there's a tab over there for my trades that will show you just specifically the trades you've made for this token.
Yep.
So you can see that's your successful trade, and you can see there's actually an Etherscan link there too. So you can click the Etherscan link if you want and see all the parameters of the transaction. So you can see that, like, it was made on the blockchain and all that.
Okay.
And it's as easy as that. You can see it's already in your MetaMask wallet.
Yeah. That was
there's
quick.
no yeah.
Okay, and then here, what do we got? Indicators, time intervals. All right, 1 hour, 6 hour, 1 day. And then I can have indicators accumulate. Oh my gosh, all these. Now, I'm not a technical trader at all.
Yeah, so there's this platform that's called like TradingView that's used on a lot of different exchanges. You can see like KuCoin and a bunch of the big exchanges use this. So this is a pretty standard kind of trading price history graph that is quite customizable. Yeah. Unfortunately, as you can see on your screen, depending upon like the actual width of your screen in terms of pixels, like currently the way the platform's set up, it doesn't look super nice.
Right.
So we're doing actually a whole redesign of the platform to kind of make things line up a little better and make it just smoother and prettier. So we're adding a lot of functions, and a lot of this stuff should be out this month. So I'm really excited about it.
Great. Well, do let me know. Do let me know. And am I taking it too far if I say the way that this platform is set up? I mean, there are no guarantees, and people should check it out for themselves. But it seems to me it's almost hack free. Like my wallets can't be hacked because unless there's some fault or error, say within MetaMask itself or within Ledger Nano, which has happened, and MetaMask it has happened. It just can't be hacked because DDEX doesn't have the private keys. So it's not the same problem as would happen necessarily with a centralized exchange.
Yeah, I've actually written a few articles about this exact topic because it's pretty interesting to think about. I mean, there's a lot of statistics out there that show like different numbers, but one of the interesting ones is some like 1 in 16 bitcoins I think was stolen. So it's a pretty prominent problem, but at this point for most traders, there's just not the liquidity on decentralized exchanges is just not quite there yet for what their general needs are for the most part. So it's like the risk reward is not, there's not enough reward quite yet, right? So,
but soon come, because I think decentralized exchanges are the future. And please do send me the links to those articles, and I may post 1 or 2 in the description below. Scott, is there anything else you want to let us know about DDEX?
Yeah, we just got lots of cool stuff coming up. We spent the last couple of months adding a lot of people to the team, so we got new features and things coming out really soon. Like mobile platform is pretty cool. And if you want to come chat with us, we have 24 hours a day support on Telegram and our Zendesk, and I'm trying to grow our Reddit community too to be a little bit more fun. So if you want to come drop by our subreddit, it's our DDEX. It'll be fun. So
great.
Thanks, Rich. Really appreciate it.
Great, really appreciate it. And where are my free hot tokens?
Oh yeah, so they'll be airdropped to your wallet starting on May 4th. If you go back to like the home page on DDEX,
yep.
You can actually see there's a tasks thing in the top right.
Yep.
If you click the tasks, it will take you to a page here, and it will hopefully populate here since you've done all the cool stuff.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Let's see what happens. Okay. Wrap ETH. Oh! Okay, I'll do that. I'll work my way through all of these and click on everything.
Yeah, so you've done all the process, so it should, once it kind of like figures out what your wallet is, it should auto-populate.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. All right. Scott, listen, thank you so much, and do keep me posted. I like this platform very much, and I think it's very, very promising, and I appreciate you taking the time out to take me through this. Now, for the rest of you who are watching, thank you so much. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can find out when I cover other passive income ERC20 tokens and associated services. And please donate comments. What keeps this channel going are your comments. So donate a comment or a question for myself or Scott or the DDX team. And otherwise, I shall see you next. This is Oh, this is what I say. Keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Richard signing out. All the best. Bye bye.